What the man? I rolled. Howdy folks, this is the Command Line Vulpine here, and welcome back to Let's Play Elden Ring, where the subscriber thing is not going to pop up because I did a clean reinstall of Windows, and I forgot to I forgot to save everything on my Stream Deck button, so no soundboard, no subscribe overlay, none of that good stuff. Yeah, I did a complete reinstall of Windows, and I'll tell you one thing. For some reason, Windows looks completely different, even though it's still Windows 10, and my old Windows 10 was up to date. New Windows 10 is not the same as old Windows 10 for some reason, so it looks completely different. I feel like Elden Ring's running worse, which doesn't make any sense, because the computer should have far less bloatware and crap on it. I don't know what that's about. I'll try to figure it out at some point. And the controller is now hooked up with a USB-C to USB-C, USB 3.1 Gen 2 to the motherboard directly. And this is a short cable because long cables mess with it, so I can't even put the controller where I want it. I have to put it over to the side here because it's not long enough, but it's the way of the road, boys. That's just what we got to live with now because we were having the controller issues. So I also put the controller in the middle of the screen because it kind of makes sense. And actually, it's not quite centered, which is going to drive everyone insane. And yeah, the screen's going to do that. You just got to kind of get used to that. All right. We're golden. All right. Let's see what the heck's going on over here. God, why the FPS is so low? It's like as low as it is on my laptop. Which doesn't make any sense. The laptop has a laptop has a 1650 in it. This has a 2070 Super in it. Puppets besiege us. Oh well. Let's try to make the best of it. This is just a test run anyway, basically, this recording, but just to see if at least maybe the controller problems are fixed. It is running so bad. We're at like 42 FPS, man. We were holding 60 before. I do feel like our input delay is less bad. I won't really be able to know until we fight some kind of boss, which we appear to be about to fight. So this guy here might make for a good test run. Lucerne hammer. It's a good weapon in reality. But yeah, our frame rate is really, really bad. I don't know if I brought things all the way down to low before. I didn't think I did. Okay, that did a lot of damage. Didn't think he'd get me from back there, actually. Get slept on. Like to stab you in your face. Oh, never mind. Let's slash him in the face. Okay. Input latency is definitely a lot less bad. Video quality... Because the thing with it before was if it was locked at 60, it would be nice if we could have get more than 60. But it was locked at 60 one way or the other. sorts of noises going on outside. I don't know what's going on. We're stuck at 60, and then just every now and then the game would tank. Especially if the controller froze up, it would tank. Even worse. But it's honestly, it's running, like I said, that was a huge frame rate drop. That was like what normally happens. Thing is like catastrophically wrong this time, but that's okay. You will eventually figure it out. I can't think of what it would be though. They updated the drivers. They're good. They're even clean installed compared to like the constant overwrites from before. Why is everyone dead here? These guys don't really need this, but I expect something worse is going to appear out of nowhere. These guys might just be weak to magic damage, though, or something. Our cerulean flask refill. Normally don't get to see that. Okay, well, that guy's a little annoying. Deal with this guy. 60 FPS in here. I don't know. Maybe we're just in a particularly bad zone at the moment. I don't know. I feel like our frame time is worse. Maybe I forgot to change like a power setting or something. Blade staff. Wolf's got the last of them down there. Job bolts. I wanted to help you out down there, but the game not wanting me to. I could go to Caelid and fight a boss that we couldn't beat and see if controller input delay is actually better. Thing is, if my FPS is worse, then the input delay should be even worse. Is it running so bad? Oh, we have a night cavalry here. It'll be a decent little test. Probably don't want to fight this guy with that, though. Hello, night cavalry. He should be less difficult than the last one we fought, which we weren't able to beat, is my hope, because he's in a earlier zone. All the input delay fixes in the world won't help the fact that this weapon is very slow. It's the price we gotta pay, though. It also won't stop that side swipe that gets me every time. I kind of debate that hit. I am ammo. What the hell? Bear, fight him. Damn it. Really not a good time, Bear. Oh my god. I like to get more hits on the knight himself, but I have him targeted, but it doesn't really make a difference. Some frames. Let him live for a minute. Stuck. And he's dead. It's still not a good... It's still not the best measure, because he could have just been an easier knight cavalry, right? But that did go really well, other than all the missing. I just blame that on how slow this dang sword is. I didn't really have another option, though. Behold, explosion. Enemy ahead, but be wary of explosion. Oh, guess I'm not going to read that message. Explosion, huh? Outlay Ricaria, hallowed hall dedicated to the study of magic. Why shut your doors to me? Why am I barred from donning the crown of stone? Now the FPS is 60. It looks pretty good. I don't know, man. I don't know. Steam is supposed to install like all the .NET frameworks and all that stuff. So maybe it just didn't with Elden Ring. Now it's bad again. Certainly a buy zone. Okay. Rune Bear. Might be a test of our input delays. Problem is, fights on Torrent aren't really the answer to that. Jeez Louise, man. The FPS is real bad, though. I know I keep saying it. It's just I gotta say it because it's very, 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 very strange. I never seen anything like it. Just the raw amounts of lowered FPS is what's crazy. Okay, I'll just not hit you, even though I hit you. Now let's get hit, even though I jumped over you. What the hell? You know, all the input delay fixes in the world ain't gonna help me with this. I gotta switch weapons. Just gotta get somewhere where I can get enough time to fix the... switch the weapons out here. And fight him on foot, because Torrent's always a friggin' nightmare. I do want to get his item, though, if I can. Wow. So I kind of get it now. Like, people are saying they were having FPS problems. I thought they just meant the loading screen lag. But obviously, something is tremendously more wrong this time than it was the last time. And whatever it was probably whatever problem they were having. I was rolling, man. You can't grab me real mid-roll. That's not how that works. What the fuck, man? I rolled. Gotcha, you son of a... Okay, I rolled. And you're dead. So... I would say that definitely the input delay is not as bad as it was. It still exists, and it still has the thing where it, like, it queues up your button presses. So you can't ever interrupt a button press, which is a very bad time. Oh. I don't know what to tell you guys. The FPS. It's like real bad. Might just be this zone. We weren't having that many problems in this one before, though, is the thing. Yeah, well, I would say between overpowered tree avatar and overpowered night cavalry, that my better bet is probably the double boss fight, even though I hate double boss fights. Problem is I have to come up with a lot of souls, huh? Yeah. I was like, we can test if our input delay is better. Test if our input delay is better by taking on a boss fight that we're familiar with. We are in a different monitor. I swapped my two monitors around. That really shouldn't matter, though. Like, what that would matter is this screen should be a little bit blurrier for me. Like, motion should be a little blurrier. That's not really the issue. It's a frame rate problem, which it should. This should send out the same amount of frames as the other monitor. Maybe VSync is on somehow. Another one? Let's try to fight this one with the sleep blade. No, we won't have reach, so we're probably going to get sidestepped by this horse a bunch. Okay, we'll just miss a lot. Alright, dismiss. I mean, this thing is basically a dagger. Whoa! A little bit too much damage there, don't you think, brother? It's a friggin' dagger, man. There's two. Choose where I tap out. Finger reading lady, would you like to come help me? Should add something else here, man. I mean, I'm not fighting to you. Oh. I don't you guys want to split up? I'll fight you, but I'm not gonna fight to you. I'll just go around. This other one seems like he might just be an enemy. Yeah, he's just a guy. Nice of him to drop a refill. Oh man, the Night's Watch guy left. Unfortunately, that knight's gonna come back every time we come to fight him. Wonder. Yeah, I can't lock on to this guy, so we'll just have to do it the old-fashioned way. All right. Torrent just decided to get caught up on the architecture there. All right. My healing potion. Talk about this Elden Ring. You should always switch to the healing potion if we've used all the juice in our currently selected hotbar item. And you're dead. All that for sanctuary stone. Okay, well. Now I know that the second guy was just a guy. The single knight cavalry here doesn't seem so bad. Hear that combat music pickup? Ah, it's kind of catapult somewhere. See, like, that's when it gets hard to see for me, is when it's blurry for, like, the new monitor. When we're moving really fast, I can't really see anything. That shouldn't change. It's like this catapult is up here. About to say, what if we switch down to low settings? Okay. All right, we'll just keep missing these guys if you don't mind. Another regular knight. That I can handle. Oh, that guy was able to get on the ground. I almost feel bad about it. I'm like, I don't really want to hit people while they're down on the ground. That's what the game does to me. I don't like it when the game does it to me. No, sir. Kind of curious if we had to activate those or something. one thing I did do. And it doesn't make sense. It shouldn't be what the problem is. Is I had my processor undervolted. Which is sort of a long story to explain. What that normally does is make like video processing and stuff a lot faster. It should actually lower FPS hypothetically. Kinda. It can make it so the CPU has more thermal headroom to overthrottle, to overclock itself, you know? But it really shouldn't be like 20 FPS difference, you know? Which is what this is right now. Like, that is just absurd. Very nice to know that you can pivot completely. And you're dead. FPSs. Offer precious items, so to speak. Why is always clear sky? Slumbering egg. Behold material. Be wary of done. It's like a lot of comments on one item. Kind of strange. But we are out of time for this video. Hope you all enjoyed. I know it's a little different. I kind of just sidetracked around here to just kind of test our computer situation. And the answer is mixed. I believe in my heart of hearts that our input lag is fixed. But I believe in my heart of hearts that our FPS is like 50% worse than it was, which is really, really, really bad. Like unspeakably bad. I don't even know like how that would happen. So we're going to try to figure that out before I record another episode. Not that you guys will notice it'll all be back to back for you mostly. But until next time, I hope you have a good day.